Hey guys, welcome back to Hypertora. I've got my Tokyo Treat for January here. Unfortunately, it did arrive the day that I left, which was really annoying. I think it arrived probably an hour or two after I got in the car to go home to pick some relatives up. Unfortunately, I had to stop at the airport, so I couldn't have waited around for it, which is what I normally would have done to see if it arrived. But let's open this up and see what's inside. I've got this nice pen knife that a friend gave to me for Christmas, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to open these boxes after I lost the last multi-tool. So we got a lovely kind of guide on the top there. It's now been officially a year since they started doing these, and we've got our little guidebook of what's inside, which I always open up for this box, just so I know what's inside, because I can't read Japanese language. I'm really bad with hiragana and katakana and all that kind of stuff. But to start off with, we have some, they look like, I think there's soy sauce and sort of biscuity crisps. That almost looks a bit like a squid. So this is Super Ototo Savory Soy Sauce Flavoured Potato Snacks. That's pretty funky. The potato snacks are quite nice. Soy sauce is going to be a bit different. We definitely don't get any soy sauce flavoured things in the UK, at least in the normal section. Unless you find a store with your kind of Asian foods in it. We have, it looks like another bag of crisps, Samurai Japan, with the baseball on there. So yeah, Samurai Japan chips, a mini bag of lightly salted crisps, or chips if you're in America, with the Japanese national baseball team design. And there's also a card attached to the back of this, if I can get it off. I might just have to cut it open. There. Let's see what I've got. Okay, so we got a little card there as well, baseball card, mostly in Japanese, which is pretty funky. It's a nice little addition. Oh, it's holographic as well. It's nice and shiny. That's pretty funky. Yeah, so 2 bags of savoury crisps so far. What have we got here? Pure Smile. It feels liquidy on the inside. Normally this kind of packet feels like something either seaweed would come in. It almost feels like cat food in a sachet. I'm not sure what that is at all. This is, if I can find it on here. This is a New Year's facial art mask. So it's a post-holiday TLC with one of 3, so I think there's like 2 others you could get. Facial masks. Get a rooster mask and count yourself lucky. It's not a rooster. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Presumably this is supposed to be some sort of red panda, I think. And it almost looks like a kind of sake on there as well. So that's going to be interesting, or it might be a raccoon. I'm not entirely sure. But facial mask, that's a little bit different for a food box there. Oh, we've got a bonus item. This almost looks like DIY candy. I think it's, you put the 2 different gummies together. I might open it up a bit later. In different flavours. That's really cool. It's nice to get a bonus item. I think that means it's not on here. They just said bonus snack. So that's really nice. And some really nice small items here now. So we got a chocolate wafer biscuit. I think from one piece there. So that's a premium item. Chocolate one piece wafer. What are we else? This is, looks like another chocolate item. Black Thunder Kinoko flavour snack. So roasted soy flour. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to taste like. That's going to be different. It almost looks like it's going to be chocolate from the wrapping. This I can't tell what we have it here at all. So, is this on here? I'm becoming terrible at finding what's on here. The closest thing I can see is the Sour Plum Fortune candy, but I'm not sure that's entirely what this is. It might be. I think we've just got a different image on the front of this. So it's a Sour Plum Fortune candy. I've had sour plum before, so I'm going to be very careful with these because I know they're generally sour or not sour, very bitter. And I think Yeah, apparently if you get one that's not too sour, you can consider yourself lucky. So I think there's different levels of luck depending on how sour the sweet is. But I generally find sour plum extremely bitter anyway, and a very weird flavour, so I'm not entirely sure. I'll be raring to go to eat these. Oh, that's amazing. So I love Pokemon. We got some gummies as well, so we got some Pikachu gummies. This is probably my favourite item so far, because I love gummies and I love Pokemon, so that's going to be one of the first things I eat. I think this might be gummies as well, which is pretty cool. Aha, more gummies. So it looks like some frog tadpole kind of gummy shaped candy here. Do we have this on here? So frog family gummy. So 3 different shapes, obviously. So you got your kind of frog spawn, tadpole, and frog. So that's pretty funky. That's really nice. I love the gummy items. We have some more Pikachu Pokemon stuff. These looks like some candy sticks. It just says stick candy, soda and mixed orange. I think they eat them individually or eat them together for a fizzy orange soda explosion. So that's gonna be pretty funky. There, I'm assuming they're kind of powdered stick candy. We have some butter Pret sticks. I suppose most people might find Prets. I think they're the easiest thing you can get abroad, so they keep for quite a long period of time. We have, this looks like a lace candy, possibly it's sort of soda, orange, orange and lemon flavour, so that's going to be really nice. We got a kind of chocolate panda face there. It's a kind of, I think it's not quite like, it's like a stale cake almost, I think, the kind of texture and the feel of these things. I'm getting worse and worse at finding it. There we go. So yeah, Choco Monaca. So that's pretty cool. There. This will be our DIY candy. So we got some grape and strawberry. I think it turns into kind of mousse with some stuff in. There. So muscat grape and strawberry flavoured Neru Neru, which were 2 different toppings. So I brought some water with me today, so I can hopefully mix this up and give it a go. A few more items left. So this might be another, it looks like almost like another DIY item, but I don't think it is. Condensed milk, chocolate, anapan. So that will be interesting. I think it's a kind of bun with a kind of maybe condensed milk or milk chocolate centre, which sounds quite nice. So we got some nice chocolate biscuits. From the kind of colour of this box, I'm gonna guess, and it's gonna be a kind of red bean paste kind of flavour. Yeah, red bean flavour. So I almost immediately tell that now from Japan just by this shade of kind of purple, purpley pink, but things come in. I can almost tell that the red bean paste. Is it the closest thing to red beans from Japanese things I can think of, Hokkaido red beans, would be kidney beans, and the kind of textures very the same and similar, although these tend to be sweetened into a kind of nice snack. I never seen anything else anywhere else in the world that uses beans like that. And then our final item that they teased earlier in the month, certainly nicer I think than last month's drink with the kind of soup flavoured thing we had, is Calpis soda. So this is a kind of fizzy milk drink. I've never had this before, I've never tried it, I've never had anything like this when I've been to Japan. I think I've seen stuff like this, but I've never touched it because I'm not entirely sure what milk soda will be like. But for the purpose of this video, I'll definitely give it a go. It's really nice, it's a screw top as well, it means I don't have to drink it all now. But yeah, that's it for this box. So I'm going to try some of this stuff. I'm going to try out the soda first and see what that's like. Does smell kind of creamy, as if you've mixed milk with lemonade. Oh, that's odd. It's not too bad, it's quite nice. It's unusual, it's very different to what I'm used to. Certainly nicer than last month's drink. You can definitely get the kind of milk taste there and the creamy kind of flavour, but the fizz and the kind of soda pulls it a bit away from the milk. Just drinking traditional milk. I will do the DIY candy so you can see what's inside and see if I can mix it up as well. I'm probably going to need the instructions from inside the book, which is the other reason you want the book, which tells you how to kind of connect everything together. Got some mixing spoons and then a load of powder sachets with some toppings. This always gets very messy and very weird. I think that's another topping sachet. So they're usually color coded and number coded, so we got 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. Yeah, lots of powder. So I kind of need to read the instructions. I need to prepare a glass of water like it's shown on the back of the package. I'm assuming they mean this little square. Yeah, so remove the square. So pour the contents of the purple bag inside one tray. I'm going to do that in this one here. Considering it's a purple bag, it comes out non-purple. I'm assuming the orange one's going to go in the other bag. In the same tray, pour the blue bag marked 2. So I need to pour 1 triangle of water into the tray and stir well with a spoon and then pour the blue bag in. So hopefully I won't spill this. 1 triangle of water. That's why they put 2 spoons in there as well, which is really nice. Stir this around. And it kind of goes into a kind of gloopy mess from the powder and the sugar there and the water. That kind of smells a bit like grape and muscat there, which is quite nice. And then I have to add this, which I'm just going to give it kind of colouring and flavour. So that definitely is blue. And then we mix that in there. Oh, so it's going kind of nice, a weird green colour now. It almost starts going very kind of gloopy and foamy as you mix that. A lot of these DIY candy mix-ups tend to, when you mix them, tend to go very foamy in a kind of mix. Yeah, so that's that one. And then I'm assuming for the other tray, I'm pouring this and then the other, the same thing, 1 triangle of water and the other spoon and everything else. So I shall get another triangle there. Get the other spoon out so that I don't mix up the 2 flavours until later on maybe. That's kind of very nice purple. That's going very purple there, which is quite nice. Let's get out all the lumps there and make it into a nice smooth paste. So hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can see that from this angle. It's purple. I'm not sure. I can't remember what that's supposed to be. Strawberry. Yeah, I suppose it smells strawberry. And I'm assuming this, whatever's in here, is going to make it go pink. So kind of white powder to go with the purple. Yep, it's making it go kind of pinky colour, pinky purple. Quite interesting. And that also I think makes it fizz up into the kind of airy, moussey paste that this particular candy is. Okay, so then we've got some toppings, and if I follow the packaging on what goes on what, I pour some of this kind of sprinkles onto that one, and I'll put some of these on the other one there, and that's our completed DIY candy there. I think I needed to mix that one a little bit better, but I'll give that a go. So this is supposed to be grape or muscat, right? Definitely tastes grapes there. It's very sugary, and it's kind of got the texture of very thick foam. I'll give the strawberry a. It's quite nice. It's slightly sour as well. Not heavily sour. It's not going to make you sort of sit there and cringe unless you're very sensitive to sour things. But yeah, that's really nice. I love these DIY candies. It gives you something to do. After you've opened your box up and then just sit there eating, you can burn a few calories mixing up your actual DIY candy. So I'll put that to the side for the moment. Make sure I put the cap on this before I tip it over. Okay, so I'm trying to think out what else I want to give a go. I do want to see what this bonus snack is. I tend to leave the savoury stuff closed most of the time because it doesn't keep very long. That's what we got. So some different gummies in the shape of different kind of fish there, and then we got some white bun tops, or they're not buns, but supposedly your rice bottoms there. I think I peel this back, and then you push these out. Wow, these are quite stuck in there, quite hard to get out. Come on, stuck together. Doesn't want to come out the packaging. There we go. So presumably I stick these together. There, we got our little half DIY bonus candy. That's really nice. It tastes really nice as well. I think that was banana flavoured. So that's a really nice addition. And it's a bonus item, so I'm assuming different people will get different things. That's really funky, I'm loving that. And I love that it's got a kind of seal on that as well, so if I don't pull it all the way down, I'll keep some of those a bit fresher for later. We got a baseball card. What else do I want to go? I do want to look at these frogs, which are in a nice resealable packet. So we've got a kind of frog spawn there, tadpole, and there should be some green little frogs. I'm not sure if these have different flavours to them. I think they're all going to be kind of grape flavoured, just by the looking of the colours. I think the frog spawn, kind of the frog spawn one, had some a gooey centre actually. That's really nice. They're really nice. I think they're kind of like the candies that you get a kind of soft gooey centre, so it's not a gummy all the way through. So that makes that kind of quite special. I'm going to leave, I think, some of these things. Definitely I might give one of these a go. Cool. So yeah, it's a little bun there. Definitely it smells like a kind of nice fresh bun. It reminds me of being in the bakery section of a 7-Eleven when I was in Japan. There, it's kind of got creamy centre. Don't know if you can quite see it there inside the bread. That's a familiar taste now. Yeah. So these are kind of long-lasting things, so they're a bit harder and a bit staler feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there because I'm not gonna put a face mask on camera. It's just not happening. And yeah, I'm avoiding eating the sour plum because I know my taste buds don't quite agree with these. They're just a bit very bitter and sour for me. So yeah, that's it for this box. It's an absolutely amazing box. I love Tokyo Treat. Hopefully my next box, because I'm back for Christmas now, will arrive on time. I'll be able to get it up before the actual month, so you can actually see what you want before you buy it, which is normally what I do, except for the last few months. But thanks for watching. Please do comment down below. Let me know what your favourite item was. What's your favourite thing? Do you like the savoury things? Do you like the kind of gummy candies? Tokyo Treat does give you a nice kind of mixture. What do you think of this kind of milk soda drink? Do you have something like this in your country, or is this entirely different and weird for you? So yeah, please do comment down below about that. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it as well, and do subscribe so you can see future unboxings for Tokyo Treat, as well as all the other kind of boxes that I unbox as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.